Hey, end time. I want to give you an update on the when I put the networking and coming together video out. My goodness gracious, y'all cannot believe I'm still trying to go through the personal messages. Man, this thing is fixing to take off. I hope and pray, because I've got my wife is going through, and the people that okayed to okay the state they're in. What we're trying to do is we're pulling that off to a different file, a separate file. There's no YouTube, none of that. And what we're going to do is it's going to take through the weekend to try to get this done. It may be the first of the week. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow night if I get some of this going. Maybe I'll make another video on this. But what I'm going to do, and I talked with a good friend of mine in Missouri last night. What I'm going to do is, let's just say that 15 people live in Missouri. They are believing stocking up food. Maybe they haven't been stocking for 2 months. Maybe they just woke up. Then you got people that have been woke up for years. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to discreetly through a probably email address. They sent the email address rather than doing it straight over YouTube, because I don't trust them no further than I can throw an elephant. But that YouTube, that is. We're probably going to send a personal email and say, hey, so and so and so and so and so and so said it's okay, and they're within your state or within a adjoining state. Okay. Then from that point, it's going to be up to you guys that have been sent that info to decide on your own, through maybe going to their channels, or through maybe trying to send a personal email to them, and y'all maybe connect, through some emails, whether you're compatible with each other as far as hooking up and connecting. Okay, that is the wisest way I know to do it. Okay, but having said that, back to what I'm going to say again at the beginning of this. You cannot imagine, I can't even count them, the amount of flooded emails and personal messages I've got. It is just off the chart. And I know people are want to do this, but at the same time, they got the same thing I said in that video in their mind. There's an issue of trust. And I want you to understand something. That makes you a wise and awake person, just like I am. I've had people invite me to different sites and private forums and this, that, and the other. Well, I'm praying about it and I'm seeking God about it, and I get certain messages saying, I'm going to ask you one more time to join this, join that. But I got to pray about it, and I got to seek God, and if God gives me an okay, then I'll do it. And if He don't, then I just have to wait on Him. That's just the way it is in my life, my friend. But having said that, and I don't mean, I'm not trying to be arrogant about it. I'm just trying to wait on the Lord, okay, as far as that goes. And I prayed about this connecting and networking before I ever did the video. But having said that, the portion I live in, I've not received one. And I guess that's just the way it goes. But seriously, where I live now, I've not received one personal message in the state that I live in. Not one. Now, let me just say this to you before I go any further. There is a lot in Florida. There is a lot in Georgia. Like I said, sweet Georgia's on my mind, but I ain't there no more. I had to get out of debt and get out of Dodge. That's just the way it was done. But North Carolina, lots of people. Missouri, lots of people. Seems to me once you get past the middle America, if you get into the what I call the Pacific Northwest region, the big mountains, there just ain't many people talking. There's a couple in Washington State. State, Seattle and different areas. There's some in the South Dakota and North Dakota. I ain't heard from nobody in Colorado. I ain't heard from nobody in Wyoming. I ain't heard from nobody in Montana. I ain't heard from nobody there. I don't know if they already built their bunkers and they in them. They can't get internet in a steel bunker, but I don't. That's just a joke. But I mean seriously. But a lot of concentration is in Missouri, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, and there's some what I call myself a straggler. Because I'm straggling around by myself, but there's some stragglers in New Jersey and New York. Okay, now let me put this to you. In the Southwest, we got people in Nevada, we got some good people in California, you know, and I believe very important to network connect there. Very important. So you'll be getting emails, personal emails from me, and you'll have my email address, and you'll have to take this person that I give you, that's give me over this personal message, gave me, because they trust me to be able to give at least your, not your phone number, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not giving it out, but your, you know, your YouTube channel and an email address. If it's been told to me on a personal message, I will give that and pass it to another person that lives in that state or connecting state, and then y'all will do what you want to with it, okay? Now, I've got some other things in mind of another website, and I tell you, I got so much going on, y'all, trying to get this stuff out, and I know I got a lot of people praying for my sister, and I thank God for that. Let me say that. Let me just say that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your prayers, because it is really making a difference. They pulled the respirator off of her just to see if she could breathe, and and yesterday and today she's been able to breathe on her own. Now this other stuff throughout her body is real trouble, but she's breathing on her own, okay? But having said that, and there's some people that's offered to help me in certain ways, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. God's going to bless you. Man, there's no way you'll understand how you be blessed. The Bible says that you lay up treasures for yourself in heaven, where thief and moth don't corrupt, and thieves don't break in and steal. Yeah, buddy, you got treasure coming to you in heaven. I guarantee you. Thanks for the help, and God bless you. There's some people that offer to help and do some stuff, and I haven't got back to you yet. I'm praying about it. It don't mean that you don't have good intentions. I'm just praying about it, because, you know, when you get help to try to do this stuff, you know, I mean, my God, Alex Jones got his TV channel and all that, and he makes his money, this, that, and the other. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to break even on what I'm trying to do and the things we're trying to come together to get it out to the American people before they shut this YouTube channel down. It ain't about making a profit for Billy. It ain't about none of that. But having said that, let me get back to this connecting for a minute. I'm just so thrilled and on fire at the amount of the response of people that want to do this before it's too late, because we got to get her done. Pardon that South Georgia redneck in me, but we got to get her done before it's too late. And I tell you, they strengthen numbers. And remember what I told you a while back about this: knowledge is power, you know, but the understanding of knowledge is more powerful. The understanding and implementing of that knowledge in action is supreme power as far as mankind goes. You see, because if they can keep us dumb and they can keep us split up and separated, it's divide and conquer technique. We're not going to let it happen. We're going to come together. We're going to come together, and we're going to make a difference. We're going to make a difference, okay? I understand, and I want you to understand. I'm not trying to take away or stop Bible prophecy from happening, but I tell you what, you can choose to be in by the Bible prophecy you want to be in. In other words, you can be in the destruction part, or you can be an overcomer. And I want to be an overcomer, and I want you to be an overcomer too. I don't want you to be part of that destruction that's coming upon this earth. But I tell you, some of us will have to die for our faith. I'm not by any way, shape, means trying to say that people are not going to die for their faith. But I am saying that if we organize and we stay prayed up and we stand against evil, every shape, way, form, and fashion, then God's going to bless us for it. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to do one more. I'll be right back. One more on the update.